I want to share with you 3 little things I did to help myself become a better trader, and they are little things. So these are very anticlimactic, but they make a very big difference. I've been trading for almost 2 decades now, and I don't say that to imply that therefore what I'm about to tell you is the truth. I just tell you that to let you know I've done a lot of dumb things over the years, and in all the dumb things I've done, I noticed that these very simple little things make a big difference. So let's get right into it. So little thing number 1 that you should do is clean up your chart. Now, yes, I am exaggerating a little bit. I don't think my chart ever got this bad, but does your chart look something similar to this? You've learned about all these indicators, you got all these overlays, and you are ready to go. Clean it up. And when I say that, I mean just start to get rid of as much as you can. And I added so much stuff, I might miss some stuff, but let's just get rid of all this stuff that I've added. And I still have more stuff up here. There we go. Added so much stuff. There we go. So in my mind, there are a couple things that you're going to want to have. First off, you're going to want to have volume, and that actually will play a role later on for another thing that you can do. You're also going to want to have price action. Me particularly, I would like price action in the form of candlesticks. And then after that, I would say 2 overlays. 2 overlays. That can be a moving average. That can be a Bollinger Band. That can be the VWAP. But just 2 of them. Now, I understand when you have all that stuff on your chart, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel smart. Look at all this stuff. I've studied all these indicators. So let's get them on here. Let's put them to use. That is a recipe for paralysis by analysis. You're going to be so overwhelmed. You're going to have too much on your mind, and things are just going to become overly complicated. Now, I'm not saying that you can never move beyond what I've just laid out, but just little things like this, cleaning up your chart, I would say is worth at least a try. Don't take my word for it, but at least try it. See how you feel. Does it feel less burdensome? Does it feel less overwhelming? I have a sneaky suspicion it will. So let's go on to little thing you can do number 2. And that is this right here. Get rid of the news scanners. Get rid of trying to follow the news. Just stop with the news. Forget about it. Why is this important? How did this help me? Well, I don't know if you're anything like me, but when I was trying to follow the news and scan for news and all that sort of stuff, I would see news, I'd be like, oh wow, that is good news. I would then go and buy. And then the price would do the exact opposite. It would go down. That was good news. Or I'd look at a situation and be like, oh, that is bad news. I am not going to touch that. And then all of a sudden I'd look and there goes the price, up and up and up. My point is I don't know about you, but I find it very difficult to find any sort of rhyme or reason in the news. A lot of times what I think is good news, the price goes down. Other times I think, wow, that's bad news, and the price goes up. So don't even try to play the news. Don't even try to trade the news. Just get the news out of the way. You're overcomplicating things because at the end of the day, there's not going to be any rhyme or reason. I mean, think about it. If trading was as easy as finding good news and just simply buying because the price was guaranteed to go up on good news, I mean, we'd all be very rich people. It doesn't work like that though. So there's no need to throw in a little complication factor in terms of news, trying to find news, trying to decipher, is it good or bad news? And then finding out, oh, it was the exact opposite of what I thought. Just get rid of the news. And to set up context here for the 3rd thing, just remember, this is what our chart is now looking like. We have cleaned it up. So the 3rd thing you can do, little thing, take your watch list. Just get them out of the way. You don't need a watch list. You don't need to be watching a variety of, okay, let's watch 10 different this or 10 different that. Well, okay, well, get rid of it. What does that mean? I want you to find one thing to trade. So if you're a stock trader, 1 ticker symbol. If you're an options trader, okay, you're going to trade options on that 1 ticker symbol. If you're a crypto trader, find that 1 coin. If you're a Forex trader, find that 1 pairing. If you're a futures contract, find that 1 contract you want to trade and just focus on that. That's it. I want you to focus on that one thing with the cleaned up chart, and you don't have to worry about news. Why? Because the chart will tell you about news. How so? With the volume bars down here, I assure you, if news comes out or something happens, you are going to see that within the volume. Volume will pick up. Price action will get very, very crazy, which again is what you have up here with the candlesticks. So that's why I say if you clean up your chart but keep some of these basic things on it, you don't have to get caught up in the news, because that news is going to be reflected in the chart. And more importantly, the chart's going to tell you, is that good or bad news? How so? Well, it's good news if the price goes up. It's bad news if the price goes down. I don't care what your opinion of the news is, because you can sit here and say, well, but they're making more money. That's good news. How is the price going down? I don't know how the price is going down, but the market has spoken. The market has told you that for whatever reason, they're making more money, but it must be bad news for some reason, because at the end of the day, price action is king. Price action is what's either going to make you money or lose you money. So you might as well just look at the things that actually matter. So by doing those three little things, clean up your chart, get rid of the news, and focus on one thing. Get rid of those watch lists. Don't have a watch list with 30 stocks on it or 30 coins. Just focus on one. And I know, Clay, well then I'm a trader though. I'm supposed to be trading. How am I going to trade if I'm only focused on one thing? Listen, your job right now is to make things simpler. Prove to yourself that you can profitably trade one thing before you add in another. And then you can add in another. So I'm not saying that this is where you have to stay for the remainder of your trading career. Maybe it is though. I mean, if you trade one thing, such as from what I'm doing and what I've been doing is SPX options. That's all I've traded is SPX options. That's it. But yet there's opportunities every single day. So I'm not saying you have to do that. But what I am saying is when you reduce the noise, when you just make things less burdensome on yourself, you're going to be able to put yourself in a much better spot. And from that spot, you can get better, and then you can start to grow from that area in terms of if you want to add in a couple more indicators, fine. If you want to, add in a few more things to your watch list, fine. I can't ever say you need a news because it's all included on the chart anyway. So that's something that I would say probably doesn't change. But at the end of the day, these three little things help me become a better trader, and I'm confident they can help you become a better trader too. So if you have any other suggestions, I'll leave those down below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to build a list of other things that you think are little things that you did within your trading that help make your life easier, help make you become a better trader. So again, leave those down below. So I hope this helps. Hit the like button. Let me know down below what you did, or if you have any other suggestions. Thanks for watching. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.